being the last one out of the tunnel, having your name called, what were the emotions and that moment like for you?
Uh, it was very emotional. I just didn't want to find myself crying about it at the time. I'm just, man, 'cause I'm a tough guy, man. And I just try to show people how tough I am all the time. Sometimes I know I can let up off of it and just ease up, but man, it's been a long 6 weeks, man. I don't think, man, it's really hard to kind of talk about sometimes because like ever since just the videos and stuff been dropped since yesterday, social media just kind of been going crazy about it, and I just see it over and over again, and it's just you just see how much love and respect people got for me out here, and people that feel the situation that I've been through, man. Just for it to be me, I'm just like, God, this couldn't happen to anybody, and it's like, man, if anybody, the worst person this possibly could have happened to, it could have been me. Like, just because of just everything I've been through in my life to get here, and like, I ain't really want to get into depth, like in detail about just like how my life was growing up, but just staying away from gun violence and stuff like that goes on very often back at home, and what happened to me was just so random, so to be able to recover from what I recovered from and be able to come back and play an NFL football game, I ain't never heard nobody in the world ever did nothing like that before. So just from recovering from what I went through just made history, so.
I imagine you probably asked yourself the question, like, why me? How have you processed going through all those emotions and answering why me and being, as you say, mentally tough? I know there have to be moments that you're probably just not, and you have to acknowledge and recognize that in order to be mentally tough. How have you gone about processing that?
I just had to accept it. I had to accept what happened. Even though I didn't want to, I didn't want to accept the fact that I was physically harmed by some strangers. But just the fact that I could make the strongest recovery ever and one of the biggest comebacks in sports history possibly, and just another obstacle for me in my life, man. I just, like I told you, I've been faced with so much in my life, and every time I've just had my back against the wall, I've just fought my way up out of it. And like I said, like, this is by far the worst situation I've ever been in, but another opportunity to kind of prove to myself, how strong I am, mentally and physically. So the biggest thing, just as far as processing it right now is just accepting the fact that, I was physically harmed by strangers, that I still haven't identified yet, and the fact that I got to just live with that the rest of my life.
We saw your mom at the game, and the way that just like the teammates greeted you on the field, understanding the journey that you've had to kind of get back here and to get into the game. How important has that support been? Because nobody gets through anything or any challenges alone in life.
And the support meant everything. As soon as I started to feel the love and from everybody, I started to, believe that, I would be okay. Because at the time, you just like, you mentally just everywhere. You don't really know where to be mentally, but like, the support from the people that, you care about the most and that care about you the most is, they kind of make you feel like, you good, you're going to be all right, just kind of keep you grounded and, keep you mentally in the places that you need to be to, take the next steps. And that helped me, just kind of already, have a plan on how I wanted to recover from that and what I needed to do to come back and, just constantly like, keeping that energy, like bringing that good positive energy that I needed consistently, like, day in and day out. Those days where, I was coming up to the facility for, probably an hour, 2 hours out of the day, I would go home and I would have to like stay in the same place on the couch for like the rest of the day because I couldn't move. Mm-hmm. So, having my mom, my family back at home, support me and take care of me for that time, and they don't realize how much I appreciate that, because that was the helping hand that I needed to just want to push myself forward. Like, and I'm a very independent person, so I like to do everything for myself. So having a helping hand, it was kind of new to me. Having somebody like have to really take care of me, like every single day, like for the whole day. Just like my mom was taking care of me again, like I was 4 or 5 years old. So I mean, that meant everything to me. Like, that's all I really needed was some support. I had the ambition to fight back from it. But the love, support just kind of kept me motivated.
How's the body feel now? Now that you've gone through that first game, you've taken some hits, everybody's closely watching how you walk, how you run. How's it feeling?
Well, I feel like I just played a football game, so, I took a few hits, but I walked away from it fine. I'm okay. I actually got hit right in the spot of, one of my injuries, but it didn't bother me too bad. I shook it off and finished.
Does that
the rest
become
of
a
the game.
mental thing as well when you get hit there?
It was positive for me because I got hit there so hard that that was the test that I needed. I was like, okay, I'm glad that's over. Hopefully it don't happen again so soon, but that was just the test I needed. When I got hit it and I got up and I felt it, I was like, it stung a little bit, but I'll be all right. So the fact that I walk off the field healthy and come back, return here and get ready to do it all over again healthy.
Do you see the game any differently now?
I can say, I mean, just my presence out there, I almost lost that opportunity. So, everything is just light, bright light up in my eyes now. I've been playing the game for so long. I've been playing for almost 18 years, of my life. So, it's just always been football to me. But now it's it's really my life, and I realize how much that I put into this game and into bonding through this game, and it just meant so much to me. Just be back out there for real.
So what's next for you?
What's next? I just want to, keep, making progress, making strides in the right direction. Coming here every day, finding new ways to get better, get my body feeling better, get more involved into the game plan week in, week out, and just to help my team win for real.
Great to have you back. I know the teammates love having you back. We're expecting some great things now that you're out there. So
Great to be
glad
back.
to have you here with us. Thank you.
Thank you.